it's a drop dead gorgeous afternoon today, Friday, Veterans Day. Happy Veterans Day to all you veterans out there, and I hope you guys are having an absolutely amazing day. I wish I had a really good drone because earlier today, about maybe an hour ago or so, I heard a Veterans Day motorcycle ride. A lot of choppers, a lot of Harleys rolling down the street, literally right behind our sound wall right here. If you guys don't know, so right behind us is my garage and our building, and then here are the parking spaces here, and then you have this little like mound that goes up where I see coyotes running by all the time, but there's this mound that goes up and then a sound wall, and there's a major street right behind right over here. Now it's like there's a college right over here as well, but the street right here typically gets a little bit loud on the weekends, especially, well, we don't really hear on Sundays, but you know, the choppers are going back over here, and then there's a great canyon that's back over that direction there on the way up to the toll road area that a lot of the bikers, street bikers as well, because some sweet turns, and there is a biker bar type of a thing out that direction as well. So anyway, a lot of bikers love to do it. We used to attend a church more down the street this way, and it'd be a little distracting as the preacher would be, pastor would be talking, and all of a sudden you look to your left, and all of a sudden you got like mad choppers, wow, you know, and you got the horses in the neighborhood. Really cool vibe around here. Anywho, we're just doing some daytime activities, errands, not errands, well, my wife was running some errands. We're doing some stuff because remember, guys, this Tuesday, today's Friday, this coming up Tuesday, literally in a couple days after the weekend, we have my mother and father-in-law coming from Brazil, staying for 2 months and I think a week, 2 months and a week. So be praying for me. Nah, just kidding. They're awesome. We really enjoy our time. I just wish we had a bigger space instead of a little small 2-bedroom, but it is what it is. It's all good. So let's proceed with the day, and hopefully we'll be doing a little bit of diving this evening, but we're just enjoying this beautiful, beautiful day. And I do want to get that new drone we saw last night in yesterday's vlog. I want to get that drone up and rolling, but we do need to charge the battery, I think, as well, and also make the unboxing video before we do the test video. So we got a lot to do today. Let's roll. First thing on the agenda today is releasing a little bit of pressure, as in more pressure for upstairs patio garden hose, and that is our knob right there, as we can see. So I'm actually going to call my wife on the phone, mess around with that knob so we get the proper pressure on the balcony, because it's literally just dripping out and not spraying as much as it was. So let's play with that. Well, my friends, we had a little bit of an incident here. I got sloppy and I tried to pull down one of these with this on top. This slipped off right up there, and guess where it fell? That is exactly correct, my friends. It's a bad day for the Sony Bravia 46-inch LCD TV. The Milwaukee drill thing box came right on down here and popped. Oh, goodness gracious. And that was one of my better ones that I have picked up, unfortunately. Well, the good news is I can still sell the stand, the power supply, and the main board, and then just recycle the rest of it. Bummer. That is not a good sign. I try to fire it up, and it's all crumpled in this side, and it actually turns off, because that's a bummer. That is sad to see. Well, number one, I shouldn't even have had it on the ground. We do have that one to replace it, but again, this was 46. Goodness gracious. Well, looks like we're gonna have to pick up either the 42 or the 52, or no, I'm sorry, 50, and replace that. But I wanted this one above that one because it looked nicer than these two. But, well, there will be more. Sad day, we retire one, but there will be more. God willing, of course. All right, proceed forward. Well, my friends, again, this is bad news, but I'm going to be able to make some cheese off of the parts. And the reason why is, again, I've mentioned this before, but when you have a broken panel TV, but the parts still work, as in regards to this, I just dropped something right into the screen. The panel is not worth fixing because it literally is more expensive to buy a brand new panel, even if you can find a brand new panel. So what you then do is you sell the main power supply right here, the main motherboard here, the power supply, and these other little boards, the ones that typically break on these TVs. Don't worry about the speakers, you're not going to make much money off of that or anything like that, but the main components on this, for instance, all you have to do is go on eBay, type in the model number here, and then go under completed listings. Here we have a TV stand and a TV stand right here, back-to-back days. Some low ballers, don't worry about the low ballers, price yours right. Look at this. This TV stand with screws and cover plate sold for $56 plus 12 shipping. All right, take a look at that. And then you got boards right here for 70 plus 20 shipping, 75 plus 4, $86.99 for that one. The one right up here, the one right here and here. So like I'm literally gonna make almost $300 off the parts alone. If I were to sell this TV on Craigslist, probably, if I'm lucky, 200 bucks. Again, this is a 2008 TV, and some people just rather fix it and instead of buying a whole nother TV, or they love it so much. Anywho, meh. Only thing I'm bummed about though, even though I'll make money off the TV, is that I wanted it for the man cave, baby. It was gonna go somewhere, but hey, it's all greasy, busy, baby. So we just found out, if it focuses, we had to pay for bags. So Natalie's carrying that one. We paid for one brown bag because the law is already in effect. Single-use plastic bags you can't, and bags in general. Which is awesome. We actually voted for that. We voted for that. We voted for that. She is actually a Greenpeace member. Yep. So we're carrying our groceries like this. Next time we'll bring our reusable bags. Yeah. You want to pay for an Uber tonight? No. My treat? No. Uber X? No. Lyft? No. Sidecar? No. Uber Black? Well, ladies and gentlemen, stacked it good, and we are talking looking absolutely fantastic up there. The garage is not 100% organized, ready to go, but we did get the 46-inch out of the way. Unfortunately, that was a bummer. That was the bad news of the evening. The good news is that's what lies the rest of the 46-inch right here. A couple boards here. The T-Con board is underneath here, the main board here, and then we have, of course, the stand, which is inside. I found out that the power supply only goes for a hair under $20, including shipping. Not really worth my time to make like $7-8, and so we just recycled that, but it's all greasy. So anyway, we got a few things scattered around, lying around. We do need to do some car unboxing tonight. The missus is going to bed right now. It's actually very late, 1:15 a.m. in the morning. And again, we stack this up here, but not too terribly much, so we are gonna be okay. We did double up on the bolts to make sure that we're locked in position. We got our laser color printer toner cartridges over there, stacked up cooler. Of course, the lighter areas in the corners, and then where I'm doubled up on the studs, I have double bolts and the heavier items distributed through the middle. Okay, so let's get going. Current time, ladies and gentlemen, 1:56 a.m. Chris, I know where you're going, and yes, you are correct. You are correct, my friends. And I just got that little bit of an itch, and I'm like, you know what? I gotta go. I was definitely not feeling it. I was like, nah, way, it's too late. And then I'm like, man, I just feel like rolling over to Office Depot, Office Max. It's right here in the timetable. You know what I'm saying? Garage is organized, it's put together. I haven't showed you what was in that package. What in the world is that? Is that a helicopter? Must be a helicopter. Late nights, there's helicopters that go up and down the freeway, and they'll pop you, they'll radio it into CHP, and then the CHP will catch up to you, give you a ticket. Anywho, I really got the hankering, and I just got to pop my head in there and just see what's in there. I'm gonna hit one complex on the way back home as well. Today was Veterans Day, holiday for a lot of people, or people just took the day off, so I kind of have a weird inclination that this weekend might be pretty hot. Again, we'll see. We will see. So we're just gonna cruise. 57 degrees outside right now, looking really good. Today was beautiful. Let's go see what we got. Because we are using the Mrs. car, and I'm barely going to use any gas though, but I noticed she is a little bit low, and she has an event for, remember, she's dancing for benefit the Colombian kids, underprivileged Colombian kids, charity Zumba dance thing tomorrow morning. They're gonna dance from like literally like 9:30 to about 2 p.m. or so. Ballpark, 1 o'clock, 1:30, I'm not really exactly sure. So she's gonna need all the energy she can get her hands on. Plus, not to mention, you always wanna grab gas the night before, even though we're tired, because you never wanna wake up 10 minutes early, trust me. You'd rather go to bed 10 minutes late than wake up 10 minutes early. Well, teach their own, but you know what I'm saying, that's more me, I guess. Christmas lights are up, my friends. Well, I guess I understand why people put them up so early. These guys literally, because I've been diving Office Depot so much, these guys have been working overtime putting these lights up for goodness gracious. probably the last 3+ weeks. So we're going all the way into like middle of October, way before Halloween. And I think like the day after Halloween, or maybe even before, they started stacking the big jingle bells. Crazy. Costco's been, you know, since early October. I guess it is what it is, baby. All right, let's duck on in here. Let's grab the things, hopefully. Well, looks like Starbucks and Barnes & Noble was open. We got this one over here. It looks like that one's open as well. So maybe a diver has already been back here tonight. Office Depot does still look closed. So let's head on in real quick. Well, guys, it looks like we do have a dump. It looks like maybe some random pens and markers, a couple little plastic things over here. I'm gonna see if anything was dumped in this box here, but probably grab that box for my neighbor. He likes boxes. A little bit of glue there and so on and so forth. I'm gonna dig around in that a little bit, see what we got. In here, we have a big box and some speaker wire, it looks like underneath, right here. Looks like probably some personal dump, maybe some Christmas lights or whatnot. Not exactly sure. This is how we actually found ourselves, remember, yeah, old Christmas lights. This is how we actually found ourselves big old coffee haul, but it looks like it's just random nonsense. So again, we're gonna put that back. Let's go ahead and look in this box just in case. Yeah, it looks like a bunch of old random nonsense, electrical cords, Christmas lights, probably a personal dump. We'll go ahead and just put that right there like that, and then we'll go ahead and dig in the other one here. Well, I might as well grab this for Goodwill. That's a beautiful X-Acto School Pro sharpener right there. These aren't worth very much, but if it's just sitting here, you might as well grab it. So we'll stash it in that little box right there. We have a big old thing of, looks like CDs. We'll go ahead and grab that. Some of these things obviously are just, you know, random trash or random throwaways and stuff like that, but we'll try to grab what we can here. Looks like some magic marker pins or whatever. Some sort of stamps or whatever. What's in there? I don't know. Anyway, we don't want to take too long back here, so let's go ahead and run through a little bit more and see what we got. Not sure what all these things are down here, guys. Some sort of plastic things here, but there you go. We got a 4-pack of markers right there. We'll go ahead and just throw that in there for kicks and giggles. Let's see if there's any. Hey, look at that. Looks like there's something in there. And this one looks like it's still legit. We'll grab those ones. I think we're coming to an end. Not too much tonight, but definitely worth poking our heads in here and seeing what we can find. Alrighty, guys, let's go ahead and clean this up, make it look a little bit better, and we'll get going. Well, it looks like an old one, but that is a microwave in this box. That's a big, gigantic one. Might not even be that old. Not sure exactly what that is. Looks like a space saver, but it's definitely used though. But might be a showroom model. We'll go ahead and just leave that there. Well, guys, again, unfortunately, I'm gonna go ahead and shut these doors here because number one, I want to be clean. I want to be a clean diver, but not to mention, I don't want security to think it's always me running the show. Oh, what's those? Hey, look at this. Oh, look at those shoes down there. Those are ripped though. What else we got here? A little glass top thing. What is that? Like a pot holder? Little like bronze pot holder thing? They are $22.99 each from Stein Mart. We might grab ourselves one just for kicks and giggles. What's that? Okay, let me go ahead and reach on in here and we'll grab one of these. And it's a I don't think it says it's a 2.5 quart square covered casserole dish in copper finish warming rack. Interesting. Well, I mean, if the dish does look like it's in there. Interesting. Okay. In that case, we're gonna grab two, one for my mom and one for us. Well, even though I strike out every time, I gotta check Ulta because everyone else doesn't strike out. So let's go in there real quick. Well, we have what looks to be a new railing system. Some sort of like white little railing gate thing. That's new. Well, ladies and gentlemen, look at that beautiful moon up there. And I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying not to be greedy, but I would love to replace that 46-inch Sony LCD TV that I literally destroyed tonight, being careless and not organizing my top roof rack very nicely. Whoa, what's that sticking out of there? That looks like a big old piece of cardboard. We might as well pop our head in there and see what else is in there, because that's where we scored the 24-inch computer monitor. Well, we got some metal bed frame things right here and some pool noodles. That's a good sign. Let's go in for a closer look and see if there's anything inside. Gas time, my friends. Did you know if you need a vlog, go ahead and vlog under these lights. This is what I'm talking about. That is a well-lit gas station. Well, folks, I know I promised you what was in that package, but we're gonna have to wait for tomorrow because I want to give it the full attention it needs and I want to demonstrate it correctly, because what I would have to do is I would have to go home, I would have to go down to the garage, do the whole little shindig inside my car to prevent noise, because right now it's 2:46 a.m. in the morning. So we're gonna go ahead and hold off on tomorrow, and that will be exciting news. Well, guys, God bless you, God protect you. Remember to carpe diem, baby, and live your dream. Enjoy your weekend and have a great Sunday, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Later! Just driving along in my automobile. Ah, raccoon! Squirrel?